It's 4:07 in the morning, and I am in Houston, Texas. Oh, I've been here all week, but I'm leaving tomorrow to go to St. Louis. Hi, my name is Lindsay Hales, and I'm an artist. I've decided that I want to start sharing more of myself and what I think about for others, but also for myself, just so I can track, I can have a clear record, a timeline, a thought timeline, basically. But also sharing it to YouTube, one, because I feel like no one really watches my YouTube videos, so it's like less of like a thing of like being scared to share it because like who the fuck's looking at my YouTube anyway? But in case there is someone who resonates with it, that could be cool too. Basically, I'm on tour with a Broadway musical right now called Hadestown. I've been doing it for the last year, and in this last year, I've just had the most wild, expansive. My computer keeps doing weird shit, so I don't know if it's like cutting off the video or if it's recording it all, but fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. Basically, this past year of my life has been the most expansive and incredible year of my life. I have thought in ways I never knew I could thought. That too, low key, but I've thought in ways that I never knew that I could think. And my mind has expanded to a place that is far beyond anything that I imagined for myself. And my hopes is that eventually that expands into the art that I'm able to create and in turn share. Basically, my whole thing is reminding people of themselves because I know that being reminded of myself, who I am, what I'm capable of, has shifted everything in my life. And I know that that's possible for every single person. So that's basically what I'm about. I haven't really figured out a way to translate that. But I think maybe in the little things that I do create and share, maybe snippets of that comes out. Basically, like I said, it's 4:00, 4:10 in the morning, and it's Monday, October 10th, 2022. And for some reason, I had this deep impulse to watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And I had been meaning to watch it for the past year. I've just been thinking it. And I don't know anything about it. I've never heard anything really about it. But for some reason, that title has just been weighing in my mind. So finally, tonight, after a year of thinking about it, I sat in bed and watched it. And oh, it was incredible. I think so. The Truman Show is my favorite movie, but Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, definitely a second. I'm a big Jim Carrey fan. The Mask, when I was a kid, was one of my favorite movies, even though it terrified me. But I'm very drawn to his work, and this movie was incredible. But I wrote a little something. As I was watching it, I was just jotting down things that either came to me or things that I heard that resonated. So I might as well share that, right? So don't judge. Well, I'm just talking to me anyway, so what the fuck ever. But this is just like stream of consciousness. It's 4 in the morning, okay? But this is just some of the things that I wrote. Eternal sunshine. You're my eternal sunshine, worth the pain to keep you in my mind. Each prayer expected, my wish resigned. My Clementine, my darling, where did you go? running with you through my mind to the darkest corners no one could find. Spotless mind, eternally mine. You shouldn't be here, but there's nowhere else to hide. We're running, but they're coming. Let's just enjoy the now. Hide out in someone else's house. It's ours just for tonight. We'll watch it crumble all around us. Meet me in Montauk. I'd meet you over and over again. Your love transformed my mundane life. We'll keep finding each other, only the good things. My Clementine, my sunshine. My Clementine, the sunshine in my mind. Maybe we're not strangers. Maybe we've met 100 times, erased and re-recorded. We find each other every time, because in the end, all we can remember is the good. And maybe that's life as we know it. We live and die and come back 1,000 times to re-meet each other again and again. So if by chance we've forgotten, if you've forgotten, don't worry, I'll find you again next time. The greatest love stories have no end. They just begin and begin again. Maybe the life you've lived that led you to me and the life I lived that led me to you left us incompatible this time. But maybe in the next we'll be a better fit. Or maybe everyone we meet is a fragment of the one we loved, even the people we hate. So yeah, that's what I wrote. I'm not sure what it means. I guess like in my mind, since it's just stream of consciousness, like maybe bits and pieces of these could fit in a song. Or maybe I'll never write that, and this, what I wrote was just for now to kind of make sense of everything I was watching. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm an extrovert, but I'm also deeply a recluse. I can go months and weeks without answering my phone just because of avoidance, and it's not purposeful, but I don't know. I'm cool as fuck, but I'm also weird. And I just turned 27, September 26th, and I'm finding my place in the world. And every day I feel slightly like, you know how your iPhone updates? I feel like every time I go to sleep and plug myself in and charge myself, I am a slightly updated, better version of myself. As with the iPhones, you know, there are always bugs and kinks and glitches, but always a better version. So that's all my thoughts for now. And I'm not going to edit this. I've never done anything. Well, I've done shit like this, recorded myself, never with the intention of sharing, but I'm just going to upload this shit as is. So if you're still here and you're watching this, thanks. Or thank yourself. Have a good night. Until next time.